nobody quite as smooth as us. See, I done worked and I done bled, cause I done hustled way too hard. And I get further every step, the sky's the limit, shoot for stars, Some didn't think we get here. I told them just watch. I push that way to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win. I push that way to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in to run it and bet if I had to, I'd do it again. It ain't no race if I don't win.
Hi.
What's up?
What's up? The shirt. I need one, please.
With the extra.
With the extra, like draw it, you know.
That's right.
Yeah. So looks like we have another race to look forward to. I'm very excited.
Are you coming?
Daddy, you're going, right? Desert Classic?
Yes.
He said yes. Yep, we're going. And it's perfect because, like, I actually got kind of worried because it was Flip Fest on the same weekend. And I was like, no, just double back. I have races 2 back to back, and I like it.
Yeah.
Perfect weekend that everyone can make it to. It's a month apart, like literally whole month from SoFlo.
Yeah.
No excuses to miss it.
Yeah. We were able to get away from them a little bit this year, so.
Yeah.
And I got the whole drag strip to myself this year, so we don't have to deal with any other, things going on. So I think that'll be better. There won't be a gate fee or nothing. So
That's awesome.
yep, be a track fee, but no gate fee.
That's awesome. So it's even better than last year. I like it. Improvement. Yeah.
Yeah.
See if we can break another world record there. Right?
Yeah.
That's why
I don't see why not.
I think everybody this year has been trying to break it. Like, honestly.
Yep, it should be in the 70s again. So I think it'll be good. Everybody else will be freezing, and they'll be able to come out and enjoy some sun and I mean, pretty much everybody that goes there breaks their PB. So
everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
I need to do the same thing. I need to break my PB. I've had it for a little too long.
And we've learned a lot since the last one as far as prep and taking care of the track and all that goes. So
if you want to get started, I'll pull up the flyer for it.
Yeah, I've got some more sponsors to add onto that list.
Yep.
But yeah, we added VXL on this year. So hopefully we can get a bunch of the Cali people out that are local. A lot of them run the VXL. So I kind of went with their rules. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about VXL. So I reached out to Peter Pirano, I think, out of San Diego.
Yes.
So he's been real helpful.
He's a great guy. Runs local events.
And we have the Quick 16 race sponsored by Pinky.
Thank you.
And we're going to do a little donation to the City of Hope for that one.
Love that.
And obviously we have Erica as our race director. So things will run smooth.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of, I'm still working on things, I've got some stuff written down here, but I'll be posting like the rules for the different classes and stuff. So
I think VXL is already posted on the Desert Classic page. So if you are not already following that page, you should definitely go follow it.
Yeah.
I posted it. Look at my page for it.
Yep. And we're going to try something a little different at our race also, as far as the line goes. So we're going to have a PJ groove, and we're going to have a open prep groove, and see how that works.
I like it.
So that way, I guess you could call it a crybaby groove or whatever you want, but we'll have options. So
I like that. How are you going to check to make sure that no one is like going an open prep that's laying down in the PJ?
Well, for one thing, at my track, you can see what people are laying down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and we're going to talk to people before the race. It's for the betterment of the race. So hopefully, and they'll have their own lane to go in. So there would be no reason to, you know what I mean, uh, mess up the either other lane. So, and obviously, if you run in PJ, you can go whatever lane you want. But we're just going to try it out, see how
Yeah.
it works. There'll be someone there policing it.
Yep. I'm excited. I'm good. I'm ready to beat Junior's record. I'm aiming for it, you know?
Yeah, I think Mr. Frank Greer is too.
Yeah, he's like what was he? I feel like in Hillbilly, he was a 128.
Yeah,
Consistently 128. Like he's,
he had a few.
yep. I'm excited about that. I know you have like a crap ton of sponsors, which I'm so happy for that.
Yeah.
I know this is like an expensive race to put on, especially because it's at the drag strip. So if you guys are coming, it would help Tony and everybody that is working the event if y'all would go ahead and register on RC Drag Races. Registration is open. So if you know you're going, just go ahead and register, guys. It'll make it so much easier on everybody.
Yeah, and I'm probably there's gonna be some goodies for people. So I kind of really need to know how many are actually coming because it just helps me get everything ready.
Yep.
And I haven't looked on there lately, but I think there was like 60 or 70 registered already or double entries. So
That's awesome.
so I'm hoping
Yes.
that I'm hoping people turn out this time.
Yep. I definitely will be there.
It is
With
expensive.
or without my dad, regardless, I have to go because I do not want to get on your bad side. Heck yeah.
So do you want me to name some of the sponsors real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay, obviously Supa Speed is our title sponsor. It doesn't get no better than that.
Nope.
We have BBM Performance and Pinnacle as lane sponsors. One of the big names we just had come on is MIP. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that goodie box looks like, and we'll be handing some stuff out. And the raffle is just going to be crazy this year. So we have Reaction Time. They came on board this year. We have FAFO Hobbies. And obviously, Pinky Tuned is sponsoring the 16 race. We have Art, RC Speed Secrets, obviously. BB Fast, they're bringing their parts trailer down, so we'll have some parts there. We have Shark on board this year. And Power Mad. I want to congratulate him on his championship and also throughout the whole year, he's like put money back in the pot, and every time he wins, he's putting money in the next race, and I mean, that's really cool what he's been doing. So, and he stepped up. He's going to sponsor the Desert Classic too. We haven't talked exactly what he's going to do yet, but
I love that.
we welcome him. We have Bob's Body Shop, so he's going to be painting some special bodies for us. We have Fat Boy Braces. We have Rockwell RC, Straight Line Spoilers, Get Stuck, of course, A to Z Traction. We have Popcorn Paints. He's going to be doing some trophies and some special stuff for us. And we have a couple guys that just stepped up to sponsor, like Roger Gill.
Awesome.
He's going to get the quick ET. We have Junior. He's going to get quick reaction time. And let's see. Oh, we have Noel Cerise. He stepped up and sponsored us. So
That's awesome.
Underdog and Zubak just stepped on board. And we have a bunch of other ones too that I'll be announcing soon as they sign on the dotted line.
Period. I like that. I like how like everyone is coming together to make sure like this is like one of the biggest races of the year. the amount of people that I've already talked to about going, and the people that have just like the regular racers, not even like the manufacturers or anything, that have stepped up to sponsor this event, shows you like everybody is telling everybody this is the race of next year that everybody needs to attend. Like, I want to see our numbers go back up. Like right now they've been dropping, but that's also because of weather. 2026 is going to be so much better with weather. I have a feeling, you know what I'm saying?
I feel the same way. I mean, everybody's saying this is dead, but I think we need to show them at the Desert Classic. You know,
Yep.
we need to get those numbers back up. So,
Yep.
so obviously, all the races we need to do that at. But I'm hoping it starts with us or SoFlo and then us.
Yep.
And there may or may not be a point series that we'll be a part of. So we'll see what's up with that.
Yeah, I heard a little, you know, bird talking about that next year. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I really think what hurt races attendance this year was, one, weather, but the races being so close to each other, right? I definitely believe that, like, hey, SoFlo end of the month, cool. February end of the month, then you don't have another race until March Madness. Like, it's very separated. Like, you at least have 25 days, if not more, between each race. And I think that is what's going to help attendance next year.
And thank Tucson Dragway for that, because this is their busy season. I mean, obviously, you know, we have weather, you know, it's their busy season all year. But they have new manager there, and they're really busy. So, and you know, they make a whole lot more money when the big cars come. So, you know, it wasn't easy to get this, you know, race marked in on that date. So, we're pretty lucky, actually, because I wouldn't bring everybody out when it's 120 out here. It's no fun. So,
yeah. I'm excited. I can't wait to go. Thank you for sponsoring the event, stepping up to help out the race, because this is probably one of the most expensive races to put on. But you also understand the payout last year when you were in. Like, it was a good payout. I think one of the highest payouts this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was one of the highest payouts.
well, we have a lot of goodies too I mean, people are going to be real excited this year. I got some stuff planned. And we also have the webs coming down to live stream. I forgot to mention that. I don't know why, but so we're excited about that. And I'm hoping to get them like in the booth so they can do some of the live streaming in the actual booth there at the drag strip and all that.
That'll be so cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know, reach out to me if you need tables and all that, you know what I mean? Reach out to me, and I've already got a few people that have, so, but the sooner the better, so I know how many tables and generators I need to buy and all that. I think we'll have some power, but I'm not sure yet. So
yeah, it just depends on the amount of people that come, and if a lot of people come, then we need to outsource and make sure that like people do that. But I've told a lot of people this already, though. Like, if you go buy a table, a tent, or a generator from Walmart or Home Depot, you can return, guys.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I mean, honestly, that's what we do. Like, if we have gone to so many events sometimes and have left things, we just go to Walmart, buy it, and then on our way out, we just return it and get our money back.
Yeah.
All of it. So,
and I know BB Fast. I'm sorry to cut you off. I know BB Fast. They will have generators and easy ups and tables to rent. You know what I mean? We want to support them too. So, but you know, just hit me up and we'll see. You know, we'll get you taken care of. I never fly in. You know what I mean? I can't. I always drive everywhere, so I couldn't imagine having to fly in. And you know, like when Frank flies in, you know, everything's waiting for him there. You know what I mean? So anyway.
Yeah. If we all had a Tony, everything would be always taken care of, right?
Yeah. Well, I enjoy driving. I mean, so.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Well, guys, make sure you go register. And Crystal, I will go, because if I don't go, I feel like Crystal might beat me up. So I have to go. I don't want to see Crystal's bad side either, you know?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you, Tony, for coming on. And guys, go follow the Desert Classic page. He's constantly posting updates on new sponsors, rules, VX rules, VXL rules have been posted on their page.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm going to change up some of the rules. Like, I don't care what front tire you run and an outlaw, you know what I mean? There's a few things I'm going to be changing up to. So I'll post everything.
I'm excited about hearing this.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Tony. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. See you later.
Crystal, I miss you so much. All right, guys. So that was Desert Classic. I'm excited. You should go. You should go pre-register like right now. The next people we're going to invite on is Uncle Joe and Marcus Knight. They are your first and second place winners of Supa Speed's Reshuffle. So, welcome in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Marcus, you're muted.
I was muted. I'm not anymore.
So, hi, guys. Congratulations, both of you. Okay.
Thank you.
So we're just going to start from the top. Friday, test and tune, the lottery pick, quick 16. Uncle Joe, tell me about it.
Friday for me was a mess. I decided to run a different body than I do normally. And first hit, it went out and buckled the front end, and we went straight down. And then we messed with the radio because something was wrong there, and I had no steering. And then we wrecked the car. It was a mess. Friday was rough for me. And then, you know, I thought luck had changed, and I drew a chip that got me into the 16. And first round did not go so well. We ended up with a very busted car.
Okay, so can I ask what body you ran?
I put a Fury on the Psycho from Shark. So it's 2 years since I've run one, and I didn't have the front braced correctly, and it buckled. And Brooks, he watched the run, and he said, "Did you ever lift?" And because the car got out 30 feet, that front end buckled. It jumped up probably a foot off the track, landed, and we run a 66. And I was like, all right, we get that body figured out, we're good. And I did not have a good day.
That's okay. It happens.
It does.
It happens. Marcus, how was your Friday?
Short. Honestly, first pass, car went a 35, and I left it on the table until right before they had started drawing for the 16, and figured, I'll try to make another hit since conditions have changed so much, just to see what it'll hold once it cools off. And it did not like it, and I put it up all in one piece. Thank God.
Wow. You made one hit, made it a 35, and was like, okay, I'm done. Y'all have fun. Y'all test. I'm good. I got this race.
I mean, I didn't want to destroy a good car, and it was focused on other guys' stuff in the pits that we needed to get on the same playing field. So
I agree. Smart choice.
What we went to doing.
Now, I have a question. So I liked, because this was like a whole like Las Vegas still theme, right? And they did the lottery quick 16. How did y'all feel about that? Is that something y'all really liked? Like the random drawing that put you in there?
I personally typically don't like running quick 16 type races the night before a big money race, just because there's always that risk. So if I got a bad car, I might run it just for the, extra data. Otherwise, I'll typically put it up and give it to somebody else. Let somebody else run it that wants to. It's not worth sacrificing what I came there for the night before.
Right, for a smaller pot, right?
No, not even that. Not necessarily the pot size, just I came there for a specific purpose, and that's my mission.
Okay. Joe, what do you think about the lottery?
It worked out all right. Some people actually drew chips that didn't want to race, so they handed them off. Somebody actually coughed one up. I thought this was unique. Then they auctioned it off to the highest bidder. So they followed the Vegas vibe and auctioned off to the highest bidder.
I like that. I like that. That's
Yeah,
really.
that thing went for good money too.
How much did it sell for?
I think it was what, 150, 125?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is pretty cool. I actually kind of like that. You know, I would have probably gave my chip up for that too. I'm not even gonna lie. That's cool. I've never seen that done, but I thought it was kind of cool.
Well, it made the pot just a hair bigger. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So now let's get into Saturday. Okay. We had what, 2 hours of testing that morning?
It was a 2-hour window. You were allowed 2 hits each lane.
Okay. So same thing that was going to happen in Vegas. You still got 2 hits in each lane. Cool. How did y'all think about that instead of like unlimited testing within those 2 hours?
I didn't make 4 hits, so I was under the maximum.
Yeah,
I pulled out a
didn't
backup.
either.
Yeah, I pulled the backup car out first thing Saturday morning, and we started going A to B.
Nice.
I went back to Old Faithful, put a freak show on, and away we went.
That's what happens.
Joe, did you say you were running a Psycho or a Freak Show when you had the problems?
Psycho, and like I said, it's
Really?
been a while. It was a 40 thousandths. I braced it wrong. It wasn't the smartest decision to try that right off the bat in a race. I thought I had it right, but it buckled. And I got lucky. It didn't upset the car. It landed and just, like I said, it run a 66. First time for me to be on a prep track like that. So for 66 with what it did, I was pretty stoked. And then
did the nose fold under? Or
I think so, because it buckled underneath, and I thought I had it set up to where it would catch, and it didn't. I don't know if I don't think there was something in the track that done it, because
no.
After that it didn't mess up at all.
Yeah.
But
Only reason I ask is because I religiously run a Psycho everywhere and have for like the last 3 years almost.
And I know that, and I talked to Paul out at Midwest about it, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get them. I'm going to try them, and we'll see what happens. And
yeah,
I just chose the wrong time. So.
Yeah. Makes sense. I was just curious.
So now you need to show him how you brace your body so he can brace that body and like test with it.
I mean, it's one in the center and one on the rear quarter on each side.
And so B-Rad was pitted right next to us, and he's running the same body.
Yeah.
And he's got braces on the rear quarters and nothing up front. But I believe he said he's running a 60,000 body. Yeah. So
yeah, that's the way I normally do the 60s, but I've got to where I won't brace. I guess I'm not going to say the front quarter, but that back side of that front bumper. Yeah. I won't even put one there, and it seems to hold, and there's nothing on the nose whatsoever. So I don't know what may have caused it, unless maybe I tie both side braces to the same point in the roof. I don't know if that might have something to do with it.
Okay.
So the testing did not bother either of you because you didn't even use your testing. That's awesome. So then race time starts. How were we doing first rounds? What were some of the things we noticed about that track? Joe?
Well, RC drag races, sometimes with its randomness, pairs you up against the same person, both A and B bracket, in the same round. And I got Sarah in both rounds. First round, A bracket, whole shot win. So I was pretty happy. First round of B bracket, same deal. I didn't have to, I beat her on ET also. I felt horrible to take her out in first round, both A and B. So same thing happened to me out at Redemption too. I drew Keith, same round in both brackets. And we split that one though. So we were both in.
Okay.
I got lucky enough. I got to run both A and B in the second round before the rain hit, and stopped us there on the B bracket.
Marcus, how was your first couple passes?
Shoot, I'm trying to remember how it went. I made a stupid decision once that got me out of B. I think that was actually against Supa. I didn't lift and hit the second ramp. But like the first pass, I think it went like a 37, I believe. Something like that. 30 something. And then may or may not have gotten a little greedy. And then the next couple of rounds after, once I guess I kind of got lined out and settled in to where it wanted, I just didn't change anything, just kept making laps.
That's good. So the track before the rain, was it really sticky? Was it good? Was the line sticky? Or was it just a smooth prep track? Nothing to worry about.
It's a smooth, sticky track. I mean, I've ran there, I'm trying to think, 3 or 4 times before. And had a pretty good idea of how the track reacts throughout the day. But all the times that I'd ran there, it had been the ambient air had been hotter. So I was still kind of curious on how it was going to react to the cool. And it didn't, to me personally, it didn't seem to care. Even after the rain, at one point I screwed up, turned it down too far, and got lucky. Otherwise, put the same tune in it, and it went just the same number.
Interesting. Joe, what did you think about the track? What was
I was surprised that we had the level of grip after the monsoon.
Yep.
And nervous because they forewarned us. We had puddles out in the shutdown. I got lucky, didn't stop in any of those. Track crew done great. Merck was talking about it. They fired generators up in the back of pickups, and they were driving around with shop vacs, sucking up puddles.
Yeah.
And it was the same for everybody. Was it the best deal? We disagreed with some stuff, but we just changed our mindset and we're here to race, and that's what we're going to do. And then I settled in on a tune. Sean was helping, and we settled in on a tune, and I can't tell you how many 145s that I ran. It was just back to back 145s.
Consistency was what got you that win.
And it went right down the middle. So I was happy.
So what prep are you using, Joe?
Unicorn piss.
How are you applying it?
With a dauber.
How many coats did you do?
I did 3.
3 coats. And when did you heat it?
Warm.
Like 120?
Not boiling.
140?
300.
We were a little bit warmer than that.
Okay, so 160.
Sometimes.
So you're between like 150 to 170.
You're gonna have to spread that out a little more. It varied.
Okay, so you were in there. 3 coats of unicorn piss. Okay.
Yep.
Marcus, what were you running?
I was actually running some of Frank's new stuff they just made available, which I've ran it in the past. Hell, we've run it for a while here and there. And it's a combination of a Red Monster and a few other things and a couple coats. I very rarely use a temp gun. I use my finger. And any of the R1 guys that know me well know they don't hardly ever see a temp gun in my hand. I use my index finger.
So you go off of tackiness.
I go off of consistency. I'm looking for a certain consistency. Take it past that point just a hair to allow for the cool down. And that's where I leave it. And it's worked like clockwork for the last 2 years.
Nice. And the prep that he was using, guys, is A to Z Frank Rear's new prep called Sticky Ricky. Okay. And obviously it works. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's deadly.
So how many coats were
That's
you using?
about it.
How many
2.
coats? 2? Just 2? Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
So what was the fastest time this weekend? Does anybody
Frank
know?
had a 1:32.
Yeah.
Me and him ran a couple 34s and 35s, but he had the fastest time all weekend.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Well, so let's talk about cars, not setups, but what's in your car. Joe, what electronics are you running?
The Digital 3 SC R1. We're running just the little 9K R1 battery, and we're running the Black Can HE motor.
Cool.
That may
Marcus?
or may not be modified by Rockwell himself.
He has that Rockwell stuff. Okay, he has that Rockwell stuff. He's also running a Rockwell tune, guys. You know, possibly, maybe. Marcus,
there's many versions.
Many.
Right? No,
You have the fast one. You have the fast version.
I was just running a Rockwell Volta HE, and actually I was running a Yokomo ESC.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just what I had.
That was just what you had. Do you normally run that?
Either that or one of Tom's R1s. One of the two.
Cool.
I'm not easy on stuff, so it's what's laying around at the time.
Happens. What kind of tires were y'all running? Joe?
I was on Accelerates.
Yeah,
Which
I was on
kinds?
Reds.
Reds.
Reds? What
Yep.
kind of foams?
Puffy.
You can tell me everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
They were 2 different colors. The foams.
See, guys, this is what happens when you get fast guys in here, and they want to, not tell you everything, but just tell you a little bit. But it's okay. We'll just make them tell you everything.
Purple and reds are common among almost all of us that run them, so both work well.
And I'm more apt to run a harder tire.
Okay. I got it. When you said harder, it just clicked. Thanks. Sometimes you have to write it down, not everybody's like mind readers, guys.
The only 30 I'd ran prior to this weekend was on the track that the Desert Classic 2 will be on. And that was in some accelerate whites with black foams in them. And I don't know. I like black foams.
I like it. So can I have your 145 tune, Joe? You can just tell me what it looks like,
You want me to be completely honest here?
Yeah, completely honest, please.
I was not the last one to touch the tune.
Okay, so when you were running the consistent 145s, what did your tune look like?
It looked like whatever Sean put in it. I kid you not. I was cleaning tires and turning the car, and Sean said, "What?" I said, "Throw these numbers in there," and then we left it. I bet you the last 6 rounds, we did not look at the tune. We didn't look at a log. We were afraid to touch it, so we just left it alone.
Wow. So you're telling me you didn't even tune your car?
It was my tune, mostly.
Okay, mostly. So give us a little, lead us down the yellow brick road a little bit. Just want a hint, a good range. You can give me a range on first dot, second dot, turbo, timing.
A lot of boost.
A lot
less turbo.
Okay.
We went higher from left to right, and we hit it hard enough it left the line.
Marcus, you see how he's playing with me right now?
I know exactly how he's doing it.
Oh, you do? You know his tune?
I'm not going to say his, no.
Oh, why not? We're all friends here. Friends don't have secrets. Just saying.
This is also public.
Yeah, and so let's be honest here. I'd be more forthcoming probably if it was mine, but
Okay.
the concept is not mine, so it's not my place to say what it is.
Okay. You don't
Yes,
want to
yes, I tweak and play, have full reign with it, but the basic concept is not mine, and I have to be respectful of who has created it.
Rockwell.
Yes.
Yes. So if you want Joe's tune, you have to pay however much Rockwell's tune is. I don't know. Marcus, you want to tell us about your tune, or is that also a Rockwell tune?
No, it's not actually.
Yay! Okay, tell us.
Not what you'd think. Not nearly as much as you would think. It's just a matter of the way you manipulate it.
Okay,
certain things can be done in a certain way to how to put this, kind of go out of the general norm, we'll say.
That was like such a president answer. He just like went around in a circle.
And you thought my answer
no.
was vague.
Not really.
I don't know what's going on with you guys, and y'all don't want to
So-
share. CiCi will share her tune.
So the last time I was on that track was last year at the beginning of October, November. Ambient air temp was around 90. Track temp was about $120, $130. And I was leaving drastically higher than what I was this past weekend. Now,
Okay.
when I say drastically, I mean like 20% or more.
So give me a range on where your first dot in your ESC was.
45 to 75.
45? That's terrible. Okay, so guys, they don't want to tell me their tune, and that's totally fine, guys. I think it's just crazy because like that was
Yeah,
like
but our tunes worked that day on that track.
right, exactly. So there should be no point on like keeping secrets if it only worked that day, that time, and that track. So
No.
yes,
Because I got a pretty good idea of ballpark of where Joe was, and they are drastically different all the way around.
Car
Frank said,
setup, bodies
Car
that you
setup.
run, it's all different. You know,
Jeez,
Marcus may be
exactly.
able to put more in the bottom end because the way his is set up. Maybe I can put more in the top end. Maybe I can put more in the middle, and he can't.
All that.
you know, and y'all are just proving my point on like why you can share. Because
I told
if
you
you
I
gave me
can't share it because it's not mine.
I mean, I
We
can
are
tell you
more than
times.
I'm not going to speak for Marcus, but I bet you he and I absolutely be willing to help you on race day a little bit in practice at an actual race.
Oh, so I can just come to you on race day and you got me on.
Yeah, we'll
You
get
got-
you on practice day.
On practice day,
Headed
not
the right direction.
on race day. You can't bother anybody.
Nope.
I won't give away what's not mine. I won't give away what is a collaboration. I won't give away anything that has anything to do with anybody else. I'll put it that way.
I understand that. I keep all my friends' tunes secrets, unless they want to come on here and share it. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like perfect, right? Okay, can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all use like the graph in y'all's Futaba remotes?
I have.
Joe says I don't touch it. You have, Marcus? What are some okay, so that means you don't right now. Why did you stop using it?
Because I go to races to win races, not test. And I don't have time to test on my own, so it's one of them. I do what I know. That's about it.
Okay. Do y'all use accelerations in your remote?
Yes, sometimes.
Joe?
From time to time, we get some numbers in there.
Okay. That's nice. Do y'all use EPA?
No.
Nope.
Not whatsoever.
Wow.
That's a
Okay.
Sandwall thing, isn't it?
No, that's a Futaba thing.
You have the possibility, but it.
I mean, it works on my car. Works on my car. And I just need to go a little bit faster. And I don't want to change anything too drastically. EPA. Knock it up like 5 points. Might go faster.
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yep. There's a lot. That was interesting. I feel like y'all don't want to give me a bunch of things. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all want to tell me your FDR? Is that something you'll tell me? Silence? Nobody wants to tell me their FDR? Oh my gosh. I'll tell you mine.
I'm waiting on Joe.
Oh, okay. I was somewhere in the tens.
Somewhere in the tens? Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
I could have said eights. Would have been wrong. Somewhere in the tens.
Like 10-2, 10-6, 10-2.
I mean, on a typical, what you'd call a no prep road, anywhere from 10-1 to 10-4-ish.
Okay. On a prep track? Like, okay, so on this prep track, what would you like recommend?
That one specifically, I wouldn't start anything lower than, I mean, given motor combination, anything lower than 10-4, 10-5.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna tell Frank to come in here because Frank is telling me more stuff in the comments than y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Like, jeez.
Yeah, but didn't his just say it was 9.8 and we're completely different? We're
Yeah.
higher than that. We admitted we're higher than that 9.8.
You know,
I'm telling you on that track.
Yeah.
Okay, on that track. Okay. Now I have a question. So, what are some things you can recommend to me or like to other racers who do not do as great on prep tracks? What are some things that we should try on prep tracks?
Don't be scared of the big numbers on the first dot.
Okay. And so like if I'm normally like on regular asphalt, right? And asphalt. I said asphalt. Sorry, that was funny. How high, like if I'm like at 35 normally, right? How high should I probably start at? Like go up more?
Hell of a lot higher.
The hell, like 65?
That's
Still too
not
low.
a bad place, but it's all also subjective to what the radio is. So
Right.
you can't say one way or another without knowing the other half of the combination.
Right. I understand that. But on prep track, I needed to take my ESF.
Well,
ESC
and
episode.
Marcus said that his was drastically different from earlier in the year, right? Versus this
Yeah.
one when it was much cooler.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I need the cool tone because you know I'm going back to that track in December. So, you know, I would.
I'll probably be there. It's only like 4.5 hours from my house. So
That means you'll definitely be there and you just got second place. So I expect you and Joe to be back at that track.
I have to come back. I was the
Yeah.
inaugural winner of that thing. Now I got to go back.
You did.
I
Oh,
did.
because it was 10 months ago.
It was.
Wow. I'm definitely stealing your tune. Definitely stealing his tune at the track, guys.
You think it's going to fit into a castle? A ghost product?
I can actually understand the difference. Do the difference on what it is. I can play around with it. I'm gonna use my test passes. I'll use y'all's too, since y'all don't want them. Okay? Sounds good, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay. So let's talk about your year of like 2025. It's about to come to the ending. We only have one more race of the year. Okay.
Rain. No rain. It's rained
What he
in
said.
every big race that I've been to this year. Everyone.
Me too. Like me and my
Mine
dad.
too,
Me and Dad were
except for Tony's.
Right.
And
Like every
of course,
single
they
race.
don't get rain in Arizona in February, so that doesn't count.
No, but every single race that we've been to has rain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every single one. So I'm praying 2026 we can stop that. But overall, like, how did you feel your 2025 year went?
Mine's
Yeah.
been good. It's been good locally. We've done a points championship and I won it. And then I've done well at some of the big races I've been to. And then, for this to be the first time at a prep track, I was really impressed. I got a lot of great people backing me. So it's been good. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, headache, hassle. But
lack of sleep.
Yeah, those 20-hour days get long sometimes.
They do.
What about you, Marcus?
I mean, I guess I don't know. If I don't get or do as well as I think I should have, then I should have done better. And I should have done better. All in all, I mean,
I think you're
I've
so
done decently. Do what?
I think you're being so hard on yourself. You're literally on the show right now for getting second place. I feel like second place is so good.
Second place is first loser.
Still got first in something.
Fair enough. No, I mean, all in all, no, it was good, especially considering situations and rain and weather and everything else. But
yes,
it could have been better.
There's a real first in there. You got first in A bracket.
No, touche.
Yeah.
See? A lot of firsts now.
Of course, we could argue then that's just an excuse to make it sound better, right?
I mean, that's the one I'm making to myself.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was good. I can't complain, honestly. It's just, I'm always constantly striving to do better.
Right.
Think there's always room for improvement and refinement, and I might be a little hard on myself.
I definitely think you are. It's not like maybe. No, you definitely are. But it's okay, though, What do y'all think about foam tire?
What's that?
Foam tire, two-wheel drive mission.
Those go inside the rubber carcass that goes around them.
What he said.
Listen,
he
said those go inside of the rubber.
Yes.
In our tires, right? So what if there's no rubber on the outside and it's just foam? Like, what do you think about foam tires?
Then you're about to hit the wall.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about
the
actual
rubber come off.
Yeah, you got the tire too hot.
Marcus, I don't think she's having fun with us.
No, I'm definitely. So. I think this is going to be the one I'd be like, geez, guys, like, kind of stressed
Look,
out.
I don't have a local. Our local group has been dead for the last 2 years. The only time I get to race is at big races.
Me too.
So, I soak it up as much as I can. And
I think you should try. I think everyone should try foam tire. I'm not a rubber tire hater just because I've been racing foam tire more. I just like foam tire. And I feel like if y'all come over and try it, you would like it.
You win one time and you're out there hollering about how good it is now.
So I've also lost. Okay, I've also lost.
I'm messing with you.
And I've won.
I'm messing with you.
See, this is why I feel like, guys,
We're not knocking it. But for me, outlaw is what I want to do. And it takes all my mindset, focus. So that's what I'm going to go do.
Yeah.
Right.
I've tried in our local stuff to pull out my 2.5 car, and I'm like, nope, it takes away from outlaw. I'm going to set it aside. I'm running outlaw. Period.
So I hear you, right? I understand where you're coming from, but you realize you're still running your Outlaw car, right? You're just changing the tires on it.
I do that.
Yeah. I don't have anybody to do that with, one. Two, I come from big car, big tire, big motor world.
Okay.
Big power adder. It just, too much more applies and translates here.
That's cool. It was just a thought, guys. I have fun doing it. So if I find something fun, I would like to invite my other friends to come try it. You know what I'm saying? Well, that doesn't mean I stop racing rubber because I love rubber tire, guys. I love y'all guys. But I also have fun doing other things. And I like to, me, I get to run my car now in like 3 different classes: dry tire, Outlaw, and in foam tire. I'm getting more money.
And you're running the same car?
The exact same car. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, my mindset, I would be running 3 different cars because the setup would have to be different.
Yeah, but my setup doesn't be different. My setup's not different.
Well, maybe you could have won 3 of them then.
Damn.
I do have
again, that's my mindset. The car's got to leave different. The foam has got to be a different consistency than what we run. That's why I'm saying I would have 3 different cars. The
only thing I change on my car and my setup is I tried this the other day. I changed my shocks. I just went to a softer spring. I did not really like it that much, so I just went back. And the only thing I changed is I lower my wheelie bar. The end.
Okay.
Because it's not as sticky. That's the only thing I change on my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Of course, with foam, wheel speed's king.
Yeah, it's just the exact same thing. The only difference is like, honestly, there's no difference. The only difference is that you're going to be cleaning your car more. The end. And you don't have to clean your tires. You just do a burnout, or when you make a full pass, you'll come back with no prep on your tires, and you don't have to do anything. That's the only thing. You have to clean your entire car maybe before you have to clean just your tires. That's the only difference between foam and rubber with the same car, like the Outlaw car.
Shit, I can't hardly make a round just charging the battery and cleaning and prepping tires, much less cleaning a car.
But here's the thing, though. You just get a 3S battery, and then you can run back to back to back to back.
You burn off voltage.
Not what he said.
So, like, me personally, I have an SMC 4S battery now, and I also just bought an SMC 3S battery. The battery does not do any difference. So sorry. It's still great.
You mean between the 3 and the 4? Or just the voltage bleed down?
Like, the voltage dropping, it barely drops at all, honestly. It recovers so quickly because they're so good batteries. And I can run 4 passes the exact same without changing anything, and I run the exact same time 4 times in a row.
Yeah, your amperage draws a lot less, too.
I know, because it's so great. So, again, I think everyone should try it, but that's also like my opinion. I'm just a
No, for real. It would be cool. It would be cool, and I'd like to try it. I just, unless I'm to do it by myself.
No, so there's like races that happen everywhere. You just need to get in some group chats on Facebook and get in one. There's like a race in Clarksville, Tennessee on the 15th.
You know how far that is from me?
Like 8 hours.
Right about, yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. I drive 8 hours all the time, so come on.
You drive?
I ride.
I was about to say, you lie. You passenger princess in that thing.
Yep. I'm actually backseat princess. I sleep in bed.
She can sleep on the way.
I sleep everywhere we go. Yeah. I don't ever just stay up and enjoy the ride. No, I might talk to my dad for like 10 minutes, and then I'm like, all right, bye. Knocked out.
See, Marcus and I put in 20 hours a day for this stuff. No beauty sleep for us. Look at us.
Hey, but also look at you. You just came home with a bands in your pocket. How much did you pay? Can I ask that question?
The pot, I believe, was 10 grand for Outlaw. And then they split it between Marcus and I.
Yeah.
Like 50-50 or like 70-30?
I never said that.
Oh,
It was
y'all
like
split
it was like 60-30.
60
Or no, shit, 60-30 don't make sense. 60-40, I guess. I don't know. However that splits.
60-40, that was the split?
I think it was a little different than that.
Little more than that, but yeah.
So it was 70-30. Okay.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. It was between the 60-40 and the 70-30.
Okay.
I can't tell you the exact percentage
Why?
because I didn't run the math. I just they handed me a cup full of money.
And you just
I
took
don't
it.
even know the money was in the cup. I walked off and I was like, "Oh, I never got money." And turned around and went back and then opened the box. And I was like, "Oh shit, there it is."
Yeah, Merc, he leaned over and he's like, "Hey, don't lose that bottle. It's got your money in it."
Oh. Okay.
My wife just took everything and ran off with the cup.
Period. That's
So,
what I would. Dang, I should have been there. I'd be like, hey, can I have a sip of your cup?
I don't even know where it was until after we got back.
See, dang it. Well, guys, this was very interesting. Honestly, I liked it. I feel like you did not want to give me anything.
We gave you a lot. Hey, I'm a firm believer: hard work, dedication, prove yourself that you're willing to put in the time. Somebody will help you.
I know. Yeah. You know, I feel like I've been very dedicated. Yeah. Don't
So
you
when
agree?
we see you at the track, if you need some help, we will do what we can. Fair enough.
We're right here. We're right here.
What he said.
Well, I don't like that very much, but I
Hey,
appreciate
there's too many people with their hands out at this point. I'd rather do it one-on-one. I'll be happy to do anything I can.
Too many people with their hands out. I like that. It's an interesting thing to say.
I don't feel like that's a lie.
Okay. Would y'all like to thank your sponsors?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I'd like to thank Steve from R1 Works, Rockwell and Samantha from Rockwell. Believe it or not, I've got so M2C. I got a shout out there. Dog Bones. Again, my slogan is no twist, no break, no bend, no problem. I've run the same set all year.
Look at you with the slogan. I like that.
Yeah. And then of course, Paul, Shark RC. I'm an avid freak show, and we're going to bring that Fury back out in the very near future.
Just rebrace it. You got it.
Yep.
Period.
I'll have to get some insights from Marcus on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
See? Look at y'all. Holding hands. Look at y'all. See? But when CiCi does it, it's a problem. Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's it. I mean, my wife, she's dedicated to let me go and play and have fun with everybody. So, R1 and Rockwell, again, team effort. This is something I know. I mean, it takes a team to do this. It takes support, and I've got it, and I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
Marcus?
And then Drag Race Concepts, Accelerate RC, Ken Loopy, Josh Cyril, Steve Larson, Red Monster, Frank Greer, A to Z, Kevin Caldwell, Caldwell Raceworks, the Webbs, obviously, Bob Hamilton. Anytime I actually have a body painted, he does them all, and they're killer. Art with RC Speed Secrets, and Rockwell. Once again, he builds all my motors, except the ones that I'm forced to stick in. I think that's it. I hope I didn't miss any. If I did, I apologize.
You just got to buy them in pairs.
That's the thing I have too. But yeah, no, That's it.
And his lovely wife, Dan.
Yeah, what she said. And my lovely wife.
That's what he meant to say
Lovely
that.
wife, team mom.
Yep. Awesome. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all for coming on. But before we get off, I do want to say one of our RC friends did pass away. Foster Yates, our buddy. Prayers to him and his family and his best friends and all the people that he touched in our amazing lives. My first race ever, though, guys, was Foster's race that he held at the Knoxville Dragway. I think, yep. And the next race, I finally raced at an Atmore, and he gave me the best compliment ever. He was like, if you drive your car like you drive that Pro Stock, I'm getting in the car with you. And then I learned how to drive, and I was not driving that great, but it was a good compliment. Yeah. And the first race that I ever won, the national event I ever won, was his King of the Smokies race. Yeah. First and second place. He was awesome. He was the best commentator, best friend, best, funniest guy ever. So rest in peace to Foster, and prayers to his family and friends.
Yeah,
sorry.
Absolutely.
I was so sad. I'm gonna end the show now. But I hope you all have a great day. The Webs are now live, about to talk to Keyshawn and Dave French on their win of the point series. So go watch that, guys.
Okay.
And thanks, guys, for coming.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Bye.
Body quite as smooth as us. See, I done worked and I done bled, cause I done hustled way too hard, and I get further every step. The sky's the limit, shoot for stars. Some didn't think we'd get here. I told them just watch. I push that light to get that dough, but I don't break cause I've been broke. If ain't no pain, then ain't no growth. To keep it 100, I came in